audio. In 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 audio.
Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to Saeed TV, and we are live. Even though YouTube have done that thing again, StreamYard have done that thing again where you have disconnected from YouTube. But Lee, how are you, mate? Everything all good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Very well. And looking forward to the show. Big up to everybody inside. And yeah, man, happy Monday.
Yep, absolutely, man. Big up to everybody who's locked in. Yeah, sorry. Listen, but Josie, I don't know what StreamYard are doing, man. I don't know why it disconnects and then it connects, man, every single time. But
Hey, when I
it is
recorded
good.
a video yesterday on the second channel, it didn't even have the timer in the top corner telling me how long I was going for.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had to guess because I wanted it over 10 minutes. And then it was 9 minutes 45. I was like, cheers for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, exactly, man. So listen, man. If you're here, you're here. If you're not here, then you know what I mean. What do you call it? I hope you enjoy the show after the stream is finished. But listen, how you finding the international break anyway, man? How's things, man?
I can't stand it, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I literally cannot stand international football. I see the goals yesterday. Harry Kane stat padding another pointless goal, and Bukayo Saka scoring a screamer. But
Yeah, that was a banger. That was an
was a sick
absolute
goal, man.
banger.
Sick goal. But I knew soon as I see it, I was like, yeah, he's going to come inside and ping that. You just knew he was going to do it, bro. But
Yeah.
international football's dead, man. The real deal is back this weekend, and it's about time as well because it feels like you just build up a bit of momentum, like on the channel. Now, I'm not talking about football, but on your channel, you're getting a bit of momentum going. It's going all well, and then bang, it stops, and it's like there's nothing to talk about. Literally.
Yeah, it's true, you know, because at the end of the day, you got to remember we had a little bit of a takeover stuff or whatnot on online, but then that's kind of now fizzled out. You can only so long talk about something, innit? You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie to you.
My second channel, I put a video about Tyson Fury and Frank Warren yesterday, and that has
Yeah.
done double the amount of views than the video I put out on my own channel, on my main channel.
Wow.
How is that even possible? Yeah, it's because nobody's interested while the international breaks on.
Yeah, while the international breaks on, yeah, nobody's interested. I think for me, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying the international break in a sense of I needed a break from the football in terms of we were playing every single day, man. And it was a case of like game after game after game, and it was so
Especially
intense.
when you go to the games as well.
Yeah, maybe
It's
I'm
long,
saying
innit?
yeah, exactly. Maybe I'm saying that as a point of view when I'm going to the games. It's like game after game, and I was like, you know what? We just need a break now. Everybody have a break. But then again, international football ain't the same. It's not the same tempo. It's not the same feeling. It's not. It doesn't give you that, man. It's just everything's a bit slow. And then people online just making outlandish statements. People are getting, saying some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? People are trying to cancel people on Twitter. It's all mad, man. It's all mad, honestly.
Good job I ain't on that platform.
Yeah,
I've already been cancelled on there.
Will you ever get your account back, like on Twitter?
I don't know, to be honest. I got IP address banned.
Oh yeah, true.
So yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy, man.
I suppose if I change my IP address, I probably could.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. So, but again,
where it was done, I don't know. Where it was banned.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, it is what it is.
To be honest, I'm not missing any sleep over that platform. Not being on.
No. I'll be honest with you. There is no missing. It's the same guy regurgitate shit anyway. Don't worry about him, man. But yeah, let's start the video, man. Antonio Conte officially has been sacked. Oh well, he's left by mutual consent, as they say. It's now official. After 16 months with Spurs, the Italian has been relieved of duties as head coach. Lee, it's happened, man. It's finally happened. Henry White, Toby, they can all rest now. They don't have to shout Antobio anymore. Bro, I don't know about that club, man. I really don't, man. Daniel Levy, for me, he gets so many world-class managers. It's never been work for them. I don't know. That club is they're just in a mess, man, innit? Like, they're just finished, aren't they?
Bro, that club pays you to join and it pays you to leave.
Yeah, basically.
They're a shambles. They've always been a shambles. Bro, I'm 41 in June, and I've seen them win 4 trophies in my lifetime.
Bro,
even when Arsenal were in their peak banter era, we still nicked 4 FA Cups.
Yep.
Like that is how, and the thing is, they're all getting hype at the minute. Yeah, I'm doing a show with Henry later as well, and it's like he's so hype about Nagelsmann, bro. That guy is a bum. Yeah, me and Rance have been saying that for the longest. Yeah, that guy is just the hipster's choice. Yeah, I can't stand him, and he's going to go there. Yeah, and rightly so. He got sacked from Bayern because they're a shambles as well. Like their football stinks under him, man. Yeah, but Tottenham fans are getting all gassed up about, oh, Nagelsmann. What's Nagelsmann going to do when Levy's there?
Yep, exactly.
And then what he'll do is they'll dress it up into a project. Oh, look at what Arsenal have done. Look at what Klopp did. Like, and they'll dress it up, and there's another 4 years before they even attempt to try and win anything. Yeah, and then they still won't. Then they'll sack him, and then they'll go and get someone else. And clubs are shambles, man. They're irrelevant. How they're even classed as Big Six is embarrassing. There is no Big Six. It's a Big Five.
Big Five, yeah. Listen, might have to change the Big Six name. Turkish man have to just change it. You know what? I'm telling you. Yeah.
Toby's in the bin.
Toby, man. Listen, man. And this is the thing, though. They can go and get Nagelsmann, but I'm just like, yeah, man. But you had Antonio Conte, you had Jose Mourinho, you had winners. You had Pochettino, the up-and-coming, Maverick, and, his magic, like, you had all of that, but it still hasn't worked, Tottenham. So what is the solution? What is the answer? I just, honestly, it's almost as if it's like Tottenham are just going to be that kind of club, and people just have to accept it. I don't know if you saw a club like that when you were growing up, a team like that, and you just thought to yourself, you know what, they've got a bit of something, but they're just never going to get anywhere. And these are another one, man. Like, who's going to break their curse? They never take any trophy seriously. Everything's about top 4. Look at the way that Daniel Levy's saying about, we have to end the season strong, and top 4's still a possibility.
Yeah, that sums up that whole football club, right? Bayern Munich. I see the quotes from Oliver Kahn, and he was saying, our football was not pretty on the eye. Basically, he was saying that we've lost 5 out of 10 games since January, and our objectives were in doubt this season.
Yeah,
and their objectives are to win the league, the Champions League, and the Cup. Yeah, that's their objectives. Tottenham, top 4 still mathematically part. Get in the bin, Levy, man. That guy is he's only there for the money, bro. Right, and then until these Tottenham fans wake up, the club's always going to be doing this. Like, the funny thing about it is, like, people say that Nagelsmann is a good young manager. Bro, nobody mentions age when you're winning.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, like I said this to you the other day, Erling Haaland is 22 years old. Not one person has mentioned that all season.
Mm.
Yeah, nobody's mentioned his age. Why? Because he's bagged 42 goals. Yeah, but when it's going wrong for Nigel, but Nigelsmann's got loads of potential for what? He's just a hipsters manager because he plays about 7 different formations in one game. Yeah, and the way they play, I don't watch Bayern Munich every week. That league's crap. But what I do
It's
see
erratic,
Bayern
mate.
Munich,
I've watched them. It's erratic
yeah, they are
football
erratic.
all
That's
over
the
the place.
best way to sum it up. Erratic, bro. Yeah, because what they do is that they're too they're too interchangeable. Yeah, they're constantly moving and all over the place. But if you're trying to implement 5, 6, 7 different formations, the players are baffled, bro. And then there's no cohesion in the team, which is why they're not pamming teams left, right, and centre. And people look at their Champions League record and say, "Oh yeah, but they've beat PSG, they've beat Barca, they've beat Real, they've beaten this team, they've beaten." Yeah, they lost to Villarreal last season. Let's not forget that. Yeah, they got knocked out to Unai Emery's Villarreal, who only qualified because he won the Europa League against our 2 teams. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And it's like Bayern Munich fans. Yeah, they've got an elite standard, mate. Yeah, elite standard. And we said this last week with Real Madrid as well. Right, and the thing is, he was never, ever really a Bayern Munich manager. It was just fashionable at the time because he did a few like good formations and did a couple of good games with Leipzig. Yeah, Leipzig is probably his level. Yeah, and Tottenham is now his level.
Yep, exactly. Leipzig was his level because at the end of the day, you got to remember, you got to manage big egos, and apparently that was one of the things that was mentioned. You know, he didn't understand the traditions of the football club. He didn't understand certain things. He went on holiday. Like if there's a demand to win, you got to stay at home. You know what I mean, and whatnot.
But the guy was turning up on a skateboard.
Yeah, man.
Like, you're not serious, are you? You're turning up to the training ground on a skateboard. I'm sorry, mate. Have your fun. That's cool. I'm not saying anyone can't have fun, but this is Bayern Munich. And you're rocking up to training on a skateboard. Like, woohoo, look at me, yay. It's like Bart Simpson rocking up. Do you know what I mean? It's embarrassing.
It's true, you know. It's actually true, you know. And like I said, you know what it is, yeah? You know, Spurs have got a massive decision to make now because they can go back to Pochettino and it'd be like a comfort blanket. And you know what? Good times are back, man. The fans are okay. And that's what Daniel Levy will do. He'll try his best to go get Pochettino. Or they go and get, I don't know, a Luis Enrique again, who's won things. I don't know, whoever's out there. Maybe Diego Simeone sees that, you know what, it's not a viable option. But again, they want to look at a club that thinking, hold on a minute, they got Conte Mourinho. Who's to say that I will work next? Who's to say that? Like, who's to say that my project will work now? Like, it might not work. So it's like, do I want to risk wasting 18 months there? Or you might go and get a thingy, you know what I mean? What you got to pay out, like you said. But someone saying,
that's what it
Carrick,
is. Like, the thing is, these football managers, they always want to be in a job, but at the same time, man, he's probably just looking at it thinking, well, either way, if I get sacked, I'm getting paid. And like, there's a couple of people in the chat saying he's a good manager, he's only young, he's 35, blah blah. It's like I said, age don't have nothing to do with it. If you're good enough, you are old enough. Yeah, and age should not be used as a factor to determine how good or poor a manager is. Oh, but he's only young. And what? And what? Yeah, it's like this youth project. And the thing is, like, yeah, Arsenal are top of the league and it's fantastic and we're doing great. Yeah, but best believe if Arsenal don't win that title, a lot of people are going to be very upset with Arteta. And that doesn't bring his age into it. Yeah, because he's thrown away 3 cup competitions this season to go and win the league. And if we don't win the league, a lot of people are going to be peed off that we've thrown all them cups away and won nothing. So, but again, with this, the football's going down this road of, but we have to build something. Let's start from scratch and go with youth. What? Go and have a look at Real Madrid's team, mate. Yeah, kind of Modric, Cruz, Benzema. Like, they're hardly kids, are they? Yes, they've got a couple of good kids there, but their process is winning, and age should never, ever, ever be a factor. Why is everyone so obsessed with having a young squad? Why is everyone so obsessed with having a young manager? How about get the best manager to win and the best squad to win? If that happens to be young, cool. It's only done by these football clubs. Barcelona are doing it as well. Yeah, and I've seen a lot of Barcelona fans drop their standards this season. I know they're still top and they'll win the league, right? But they've dropped their standards in terms of, but Xavi's only young. Oh, and we've got a young squad. This is what it's designed to do. And all these people are buying into this. Oh, but it takes time. No, it don't. It don't take years to build a winning team. Yeah, Conte went to Inter Milan and in the first season signed 17 players. Yeah, now add up how much all them players cost. It didn't cost a massive amount of money. And in that first season, Sevilla bought 14 players. They both ended up in the Europa League final.
Mm.
Yeah. So how is that possible then? Nobody was talking about how old Lopetegui is, how old Conte is. Nobody was talking about how old Ashley Young was, or how old Lukaku or Alexis Sanchez and all these players. Nobody was talking about that. And then Conte ended up losing that final, bought a few more players and won the league.
Yeah,
so
100%.
the first season he got to the final of the Europa League. Second season he won the league. Lopetegui won the league. Won the Europa League with 14 new signings. So when people sit there and say, "Oh, but you can't just overhaul the whole squad," you can. Atletico Madrid have bought 15 players in a window before. Yeah, but Nottingham Forest bought 20 in the summer. And I know we're shopping at a higher end, and the players are going to cost a little bit more, but you can still do smart business, and you can still win. And this whole, it's a project youth. Is a young manager. It's a young squad. It's only designed to lower the standards of that football club. I've been saying it for time, bro.
It's open mechanism, isn't it?
It's a young squad. Give it time. They'll all grow together. What load of rubbish. How about win now?
Yeah, it's a coping mechanism, isn't it? It's a feeling of, you know what? Well, if that was the reason why we won it, then it was that, basically, innit? And that's the reason why what's happened. So, I think ultimately, with Tottenham, I just think, I don't know where they go, man. Nagelsmann.
To the Championship. Bro, they're just going to go round and round and round in circles. And do you know what's mad, is Kane's got about 3 or 4 years left at the top level, Maybe, let's say 4. He's 30 years old. So let's say he's got 4 more years,
4 more years,
Son's 30. So he's got 3 or 4 left.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, so they're done, mate. They're done. They're gonna have to go and buy players. And the problem with that football club is when they spend money big, it never works. They bought Ndombele for 60 mil. That never worked. Romero, 50 mil. Yeah, he's hardly ripping up the Premier League, is he?
Nah, he's average.
He's average. 40 mil.
Yep.
Like, don't really work. And the thing is, people are then sit there and say, but does that not mean they should go youth? No, they should spend their money better. Yeah, because you can go and spend 60 million on a midfielder and he can be a top draw midfielder. But you went and bought Ndombele for 60 mil because fashionable, flavour of the month. He was ripping it up in France. Yeah, how about going and buy proven Premier League players? You'll get proven Premier League output. It's pretty simple, isn't it?
Simple. 100%. You're right.
Look at when you bought Casemiro, bro. You go and buy a world-class midfielder, you get world-class output. Because he's took your team levels, just that one player.
Levels.
Tottenham can't attract a world-class player. So what they have to do, in my opinion, instead of going for all these overseas players, go and get players from the Premier League, proven week in, week out. James Maddison walked straight into their team. He elevated them. Well. They could go and get other players. Go and bid 100 mil for Caicedo and just get that done. Go and buy James Maddison for 50. Go and get Ivan Toney for 60. 210 mil. Straight away, you're miles better. They're proven Premier League players, proven international footballers as well. And they'd be a lot better. They need a better centre back. Go and get the boy from what's his name, Palace. What's his name?
Anderson. Okay, yeah. One of them.
They could go and do $250,000 this summer. And genuinely, they would be 10 times better.
Silva for me at Fulham. I don't know, man. Like I said, people, man, Silva has a better project at Fulham. Like Silva could go in the Europa League and probably end up going far in that competition more than they can do at Tottenham.
And again, who's the biggest player at Fulham? Mitrovic. That's it. He walks into Tottenham. He's now got Son. He's got Kane. He's got Romero. He's got Sanchez. They're all 40, 50 million quid players. Harry Kane's 100 mil, 80 mil. They're all top names in the Premier League players. He's working. He's doing a good job. If he gets them in Europe, he's done well. But it's same with Thomas Frank. Somebody said Thomas Frank. These managers are good at their clubs. You go and put them in a club, and do you know why they're good at them clubs? Because there's no pressure to win anything. So maybe it is a fit for Tottenham because there's no pressure to win anything there either. But Brentford,
you're nasty.
Stay in the Premier League. That's an achievement to Brentford. Brentford's owner is only worth 30 million. Do you know that?
Yeah, I heard about that. He's not.
The fact that he's even in the Premier League, he's done above and beyond. He's
miracle.
The least wealthy in the Premier League.
He must be good at making profit.
There's 5 or 6 owners in the Championship that are billionaires. This guy's worth 30 million. He's got him in the Premier League.
Yeah, He must be
Mad.
good at selling. He must be good at making money because I
De
tell you what,
Zerbi's
man.
another one as well. Like, and it's not a diss at the guy in the chat, of course, yeah, but another one, hipsters manager. Yeah. Plays a couple of nice little pretty patterns and everyone gets on their knees. Like, come on, turn it in. Yeah.
But someone said he's
there's
a
no
young
pressure at
manager.
the clubs he's been at. Shakhtar, no pressure really.
Exactly.
Yeah? Sassuolo, no pressure whatsoever. Oh, but he plays good football. How many people sat and watched Sassuolo last season? None. Yeah, let's stop pretending here. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what it is though? People are saying like, he's a young up-and-coming manager, but I looked at his record. He's been around, It's not as if he's just come out of nowhere. He's been at Sassuolo. He's been at Shakhtar. He's been, I think, at another club as well. So it's not as if it's been there. But again, what works for Brighton doesn't mean it'll work over here, man. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality, people, man.
And again,
It's
no pressure to win at Brighton. And,
No
and this
pressure
is
to
why
win
when
at
people
Brighton.
start gassing up players like Ward-Prowse, saying, oh, he's the best free kick taker on the planet. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, now take a free kick to get your team into a Champions League final and it's stoppage time. Yeah. And you have to score, otherwise your team are out. Yeah, now take a free kick and see how well you take that free kick, mate.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This guy, yeah.
It's true, though, because there's no pressure at Southampton. Bro, he could genuinely get relegated with Southampton, Ward-Prowse, and he's still a hero because he scores free kicks. There's no pressure. Yeah, go and put that guy in a Beckham versus Greece scenario where you have to score to qualify, and you've already taken 7. They've all gone over the bar and out the stadium, but you have to score that free kick. That is pressure. Yeah, he's never had a pressure free kick.
Pressure makes diamonds. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Listen, I think
Also burst pipes.
Yeah, I think you know what, man. And Naftalini's took the job till the summer. I don't know. That's a bit of a snaky one, though. Would you? How would you feel if your best mate stayed and I got sacked? Like, would you? Don't know. Would you reckon to that, man? Would you have gone? I would have gone. Me, if you're part of a team. You've all failed as a team.
I would have as well. Yeah, I would have. When I see that, and I see Stellini's got the job, I was like, boy, Conte is going to be fuming.
Yeah.
But again,
but what has changed then? What has changed? Stellini was still part of that coaching setup that was with Conte. So as if, like, this is what, again, Tottenham don't understand anything. You're just, why don't you just go and get the manager now and do it properly? Look at Bayern Munich. If they can replace him, why can't you replace him? I know they're not the same club, but have that mentality that, you know what, we're going to replace him right now. We're going to go come in swiftly, do it properly. But this, again, comes out Daniel Levy. He just thinks, you know what, I could do little to get to top 4, and then that's me done for the summer. And I've got a bit of money and I've got a bit of check.
And the thing is, their fans will be gassed because Stellini's took charge of about 5 or 6, 7 games, won a few of them. Yeah, and they'll all be hype. Oh, yeah, Stellini, we trust. Trust with what?
Trust with what, man? That's what I'm saying.
With what? Like you said, that club's doing the bare minimum to try and get top 4. That's it. And Arsenal did this for a decade. Do the bare minimum, don't really sign anybody, don't really do anything like amazing, throwaway cup competitions just to go and get top 4. To get in the Champions League, to never win it, to get in the top 4, to get in the Champions, round and round you go. Yeah, that club is a joke, mate. And that club, when I see Man City getting sanctioned and charged and all of that the other week, I was like, they should be doing that to Tottenham because that guy is just fleecing fans. Yeah, Levy, he is fleecing fans. Yeah, with no expectations to win. Yeah, but he's dressing it up. That, oh yeah, look, we've got this go-karting, we can have this. They're going to build a cinema there, I think, soon as well. Like, it's not a football stadium, bro. It's a multi-purpose arena.
Multi-purpose stadium. Yeah, literally. They should just literally be like, you know what? We're going to create a Formula 1 team and we're just going to build everything in one go because that's what they are, man. They're multi-purpose football
They should
club.
just turn the football in and just do everything else. Like, if Tottenham folded, would anyone miss them? Like, would anyone genuinely miss them? Like, they don't really do anything. They don't win anything. They don't get you excited. You're not looking at them thinking, oh, they play good football. Yeah, they don't challenge competitions. They're just pointless.
Yeah, and literally that's what it is. And this is why even Tottenham fans need to, start calling out their owner. But I don't think they will. It's the problem. I don't think the ambition comes from everywhere. It comes from, it's a mixture of from the top to the fan. The fans don't do protests. The fans don't, not come to the stadium. They lap it up. And this is the thing. Why is there not much energy towards this Daniel Levy? How many managers has he got wrong? But yet still, the fans will say, you know what? We'll wait for the new manager. I don't know. They need to start protesting, man. Like, get this owner out. I would, for me, be getting this owner out because then at least if I get an owner that wants to win, maybe this football club and this philosophy of this football club might change. But the last 20 years, you've had Daniel Levy. What have you done with Daniel Levy? Nothing. So maybe it comes from the top Tottenham fans, and that's why you're not understanding it. It's not good enough, man. For your club, it's not good enough. What did someone say here? Remember a video of Dyer saying we don't win anything at Spurs in a collab video. Wow, did he actually say that? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You know, some of the expressions can get the job. Listen, man, anyone, man, they can all get the job, man. Apply for it, man. You know, anyone can apply for a job, by the way. Anyone can apply for a job. When it's on the CV and it's on the website, anyone can really apply. And then after that, they put the candidates down. So it's mad, bro. Like I said, Tottenham will always be Tottenham, man. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? So Saeed said North London Lily Whites. Anything, man. You put your best names out there, man. You put your best names out there.
North London Lily Whites at the White Hart Lane Arena. You can watch NFL. You can do go-karting. You know, come to the multi-purpose arena and watch the Lily Whites.
Wow. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
The club's a shambles, bro. It is a shambles.
Yeah, he is taking for the right and highest season tickets as well. One of my mates is a Tottenham fan, and he pays. I think he said it was 1,400 to see what, just to have a little bit of padded seats and 1,400.
Well, they've got a cheese board or a cheese room, and they've got the longest bar in Europe, and it's super cool because. You put the pint upside down or something, the pint glass, and it just flip. It's amazing. It's super cool, man. What a day out. Yeah, and then when you're finished, you'd be able to go and watch Star Trek or something, like in the cinema. Club is a joke, bro. If that club folded, honestly, nobody would miss it. Even
nobody, man. I think for me, you go and get another club.
A lot of them out their misery if it folded, wouldn't it?
Yeah, literally, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Just put yourselves together with Arsenal, man, and just create one team in it. Like,
no. We don't have that loser mentality in Arsenal, mate. No chance. It's been there for long enough as it is. We can't add more to that. Do you know what I mean? We don't want any of that.
Listen, man, we'll see what happens with Tottenham, man. But for now, they're in the mud, man. They're absolutely in the mud. Big up to everybody who's locked in. Let me find out how many people are in here because, like I said, we didn't get a notification. There's nearly, I think, 500 in here. So make sure you guys are liking the video, people, man. Let's get the algorithm up, man. So yeah, make sure you follow League Gunners channel as well. Link is in the title. But yeah, man, title race, man. Obviously. How are you feeling now that there's going to be a break now? You think this was a break needed, obviously, and whatnot for Arsenal? The way you're going to come back and Saka still flying, scoring goals. You've not got injuries, hopefully, at the minute. Obviously, Man City have with Foden, possibly Haaland as well out. How are you feeling, man, about the title race going back in next week?
I think we play Leeds. Is it Sunday we play?
Oh, is it Leeds?
Sunday. I think we're playing Leeds on Sunday. The problem with these international breaks is it messes up your days. You don't know. Right. But I think the only real injury problem we've got is Saliba. And I just checked right now. Yeah, and we still don't know how long he's out for. And that injury happened against Sporting Lisbon. So I have no idea whether that's just bluffing or whether he is actually genuinely injured. I don't know. He missed the Crystal Palace game. We won that comfortably.
Yeah.
But Leeds at home, even without Saliba, bro, I think we'll batter them. I've seen enough of Leeds United to know that they're going to run around 100 mile an hour. They're going to press you 100 mile an hour. Yeah. All you've got to do is just a couple of long diagonal balls and you're clean through. Like you lot spanked them a couple of times in a row. Do you know what I mean? You beat them.
Yeah. We love them. That's why I like for them to stay in the Premier League, just because I know it's an annual 3-point collectors. You know what I mean? And whatnot. That's why I like it, man. So I think I
remember when you beat them 5, you started singing and that.
I got 5 on it.
I think we'll beat them. I'm kind of gassed if I'm honest. I think we will win the league as well. And I don't believe Haaland's injured for 1 minute. Yeah, Foden maybe. I don't know. I didn't watch any of the games, but Erling Haaland went on internationals and then got sent back after being tested and scanned and X-rayed and all of that. So I don't know. I think that's just a bit of bluffing, bro. And I think
mind games, isn't it? This is where the mind games comes in.
I think the Saliba one's a bit of bluffing as well because, bro, normally when the player gets injured in a midweek game, like by the weekend, you know how long they're out for. Yeah, well, we played Crystal Palace that weekend, still ain't heard. There's now been international break, we still haven't heard.
Yeah.
So I guarantee against Leeds he'll be starting, and if he ain't, he'll be on the bench. I'll be shocked if he ain't. Because I think this is just
especially for a guy like that. When reality, they've not played a false nine all season. I know they got Alvarez, but again, Alvarez and Haaland, there's two completely different players, man. You know what I mean? I know
apparently
Alvarez.
Foden had surgery. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
is it appendix? I've not really known about appendix, but do you know anything about appendix? But
I know that if they burst, you're in big trouble.
Is it?
Yeah, my little brother. My parents were away on holiday. My little brother, his appendix burst. Yeah, and it was like literally, bro. If you don't get it, if you don't get to the hospital quick enough, like I think you get sepsis, which takes over your whole body. Like dead instantly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's mad. So yeah, if your appendix burst, it can be life threatening, man. So
yeah, obviously,
luckily, touch wood, I've never had that.
Yeah. Listen, man. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with that one. But yeah, I think he'll be out for a couple of weeks at least, minimum. You know what I mean? You've got to recover, you've got to rest up and whatnot. So again, that's out there. But then you got Ramadan. You know what I mean? Mahrez gonna come out of nowhere, man. He might shell now. So he's a time.
Bro, Mahrez in Ramadan always bangs, man. The Mahrez always bangs in Ramadan. He does, bro. He does. Yeah. It's almost like he's been fasting all season. And then when it comes to Ramadan, he's like, boom, I'm awake.
Feasting.
I'm ready to feast.
Yeah. It's true, man. It's true. He'll come out of nowhere. He start banging. Like they've got
he's
quality.
Not been great at all this season. Though. He's one of my favourite players like in the league and that, yeah. But he's not done a lot this season. He's been poor, man. But this is his time now, man. From now to the end of the season, he normally smashes it. Champions League goals like against PSG and that, knock them out.
Remember them ones?
Yeah, man. He's a quality player, but they've got quality everywhere, man. Like Grealish, top player. They've got Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo, bro. The team's stacked, in it. It's just stacked. And the thing is, he's very clever, Pep, because he rests players up, and you think, oh, why is he on the bench? Yeah, but it's for this part of the season. Yeah, and he always has. Yeah, like I know Foden's obviously out, but he always has 99% of his squad fit, ready, and available for May to go. Like, whereas other teams, they have 4 or 5 players out because they just keep playing them. Yeah. So
but that's the beauty of a manager, and maybe this is where I think what do you call it? Arteta might be a little bit kind of like, because he's playing a lot of players every single game, and if he's not mixing it around, that's where the beauty of it, it doesn't come around. So I don't know. I just feel like maybe. That's a grey area for Arteta, but he's only got 1 game a week now, so he doesn't really need to rotate as much, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. It's going to be a big run-in, though. When you think about it, man, this is the last stretch now, man. This is where I think every game is going to feel like it's like, more than 90 minutes. It's going to feel like it's, you're playing for a lifetime, because every team will come at you and they'll defend. They're going to fight for their lives. There's not going to be no easy game. So you'd hope that Arteta takes every game seriously now, because he's messed up the whole season in terms of all the cup competitions. He's put everything into the basket. Now it's like, yo, you need to deliver now, and the players need to deliver. But you have got that 5-point cushion. And
8 points.
Well, there you go, 8 points. 8-point cushion.
City have got a game in hand against West Ham, though. They'll batter West Ham, man.
Yeah, they'll batter West Ham.
But if you look at the fixtures that we have left, I'm kind of confident, man, because we got like Southampton at home, like Southampton at the Emirates. We're going to batter them. We've got Leeds at the Emirates. We've got Chelsea at the Emirates. We'll beat them. We've got West Ham away. Well, we've not conceded a goal in any London derby away from home this season.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm kind of confident with that. We've got Brighton as well. Not an easy game, but the thing with them is they'll come and play football, and we'll just ping them on the counter. Yeah. And who else? We've got Newcastle away. It'll be a tough one, but I'm not as worried about that as people are making it sound. Like right at the start of the season, I was thinking, I don't want to play Newcastle. Yeah, but now I'm worried about Newcastle. They're falling off, man. And then we've obviously got Anfield, and then we've got City at the Etihad. We've got Wolves on the last day of the season. We'll beat Wolves, and we'll probably relegate them. So kind of confident, man.
Yeah. This is your next 5 games, and then we'll see Man City's next 5 games, but. I think you're right. I think you're right, man. When you look at the fixtures, Leeds you should beat them at home. Liverpool, I think for me, that'll be one of them where if you could get a draw there, minimum, at least that's a good result. But again,
the good thing about that is they play Man City on the 1st of April. Right? Then in midweek they've got Chelsea. So they got City away, Chelsea away, then Arsenal at home all in the space of 8 days. So by the time we play them, they're knackered. We're going to beat them. Yeah, and it'll be the first win we've had at their ground for about a decade.
Chelsea, do us a
We're
favour.
going to beat
Listen,
them, man. I'm so confident about that Liverpool game. Now, I probably shouldn't be, but because we never get anything there. But
Anfield's a
I'm
humbler,
kind of
man.
confident, man. And if we get look, Mikel Arteta will be playing Never Walk Alone at the training ground again. Do you remember when we did that? We get the atmosphere going. But I think we'll beat them. I genuinely think we'll beat them. And then West Ham, we'll deal with them, no trouble. West Ham will put up a bit of a fight, and then second half we'll rip them apart because they'll be knackered. Plus, they're still in the Conference League. Yeah, Southampton would destroy. And then Man City, if we get a draw out of that, I'll take a draw now.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I reckon we ain't losing any of them.
Yeah. And then you've got these guys here. They've got Man City, you've got obviously Liverpool, Southampton away. They should beat them. Depends on Liverpool. I'm not going to lie to you, I see them beating Liverpool. I see them beating Southampton.
Come on, Liverpool.
Bayern Munich,
we're all Scousers that day, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Where everyone, you know what I mean? It's mad in the dunya, man. Obviously, Bayern is good. Obviously, they got that in Champions League. But again, Leicester, they're finished right now. So I can't lie. I think Man City will just build momentum again. It's just, again, how do teams up psychologically? You know what I mean? I remember the days of Fergie and obviously Wenger. It was a case of just winning your games. I didn't even look at other fixtures when I was growing up. This is what I'm saying. This is how social media has changed. We're now analysing other teams, whereas when we were playing and when there was no social media, you just had focus on your game and beat what's in front of you. And that is it.
Yep.
Like, no worry about them getting a point and them. It's about what you do, at your football club, and that's all you can do.
Bro, it's true, man. I never used to look at Man United fixtures. It was just a case of like, if we beat Man United, we win the league. If we beat you at Old Trafford, we win the league. Yeah, and you'll be like, if you beat us at Highbury, you'd win the league. Because that's how it always works. If you beat us at Highbury, you'd end up winning the league. And if we beat you at OT, we'd win the league. Yeah, but bro, them battles were mad, man. I loved them battles back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to see you lot go out there, get this Qataris and then have a go next season, man. Because if we win the league, I think we'll be back up there next season. If we don't win the league, I want to see how we respond, because that could be, well, we were so close and now our heads are in the mud. Like, heads are in the sand and that, and like, fall away. Whereas if we win it, I think we'll kick on from there.
Yeah, facts.
That'd be massive, man.
100%, man. I think for me, like I said, it's Arsenal's time now, man. And when that league title goes in, everyone's standards will go up. Everyone will be like, you know what, we want another one now. There'll be parades and whatnot. And then after that, it's a case of what Real Madrid and them teams do is they stop. They were like, right, it's over now, and let's go win the next one. So it's good, man.
Fergie used to be the master of that. But like, yeah, go and celebrate, but come back, and when we come back, we're winning it again. Yeah, but I fear for us at times, man, because this fan base is mad. But it's like if we win the league, don't matter if we don't win another one for 2 decades again. Yeah, because they've seen us win a league. A lot of these fans ain't seen it, innit? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. It's true, man. Crazy, it's true, man. 100%, man. I wanted to do something a little bit fun for the last 15 minutes or so. Is that I wanted to create our team of the season so far. So everybody get involved. And let's create our team of the season so far. Who do you reckon goes in goal for team of the season so far?
Do you know what? That's a hard one for me, because I've seen a lot of team of the season so far, and everyone's putting Alisson in goal. And I'm
not for me, man.
I'm like, mate, have you seen how bad they've been this season? How bad he's been passing the ball out to players and that? Nah, not for me. No chance. I'm not even saying Pope either.
No.
That's a difficult one.
I think
I'd love to say Ramsdale, but even Ramsdale's look iffy at times.
Yeah. It's a difficult one, this one. You've got Raya in there. You've got David Raya, Nick Pope.
Yeah, maybe him. Yeah, maybe him. That's the Brentford keeper, right?
Yeah, Brentford keeper. He's been solid as well this season.
I'd go with him then. Yeah, I'd go with him.
Yeah. Edison,
there's no way I'm putting that Leeds goalkeeper in there, mate. They're right.
Nah, he's
another overrated one, because he's about 9 foot tall and he's skinnier than me. Yeah, but nah, man. Nah, not for me.
Nah, David Raya's been solid, man. Like I said, Brentford are where they are, man. They get clean sheets and whatnot.
Leno's a shout as well, to be fair. Leno's a shout.
Leno as well, yeah. I thought he was washed, man. You know what I mean? Our fan base said he was washed, and then boom, he's doing bits now. You know what I mean?
They said the same about Emi Martinez, mate. Then he went and won a World Cup.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Right back. You got Ben
Ben
White.
White all day long. All day long.
Ben White. I disagree with you. You know, I think Trippier. You know, I think he's been solid this season.
I think they've both been the best, by the way. Them two. Yeah, we've picked the best two. But for me, I was on Ben White's case all season last season at centre back, man. And I was like, I don't ever want to see him play at centre back ever again. And obviously, Arteta watches my streams and played him at right back all season. And for me, I think he's
though. Since the maybe not since the World Cup, but since when he's had that little situation, he's
no, bro. He's been lit. Honestly, he's been sick. And do you know what I like about him at right back? Yeah, he's not got blistering pace. It ain't like it's not like Kyle Walker where his pace saves him at times. Yeah,
of course.
He can cross a ball consistently well. Yeah, and he's been overlapping with Saka and that little chemistry he's got going with Saka. And when we put Tomiyasu there, we completely look lost, mate, every time. Yeah, for me, Ben White all day long.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Thingy. What's his name? Trippier. So what we'll do then is we'll go to the vote to the audience watching, and make sure you guys are liking the video. But guys, Trippier or White? Let me know in the comments. Whichever comments goes up first, or whichever comments are the most, we'll pick it. So Ben White or Trippier? Comment now. Trippier or Ben White, and then we'll see. Ben White. White's been solid. White, yeah, White's anonymous on this one. I can't lie. Right, we're gonna go with White at right back. Listen, both of them.
It's close though. It's close though, to be fair, because they're both pretty good.
Yeah, 100%, man. I think he has improved though from where he was last season to where he is now. It's been amazing. I've never seen him thought to be a right back. So
yeah, I don't ever want to see him at centre back ever again, mate. I can't lie. He was shocking at centre back.
There you go, man. So Ben White goes at right back. At centre half, this is going to be a tricky one, you know. You've got a couple of people in there. You've got Lisandro, you've got Varane, you've got Ake, who I think's been doing well this season. I think for me, you've got Gabriel, who's been doing well as well. He's been amazing. I think for me, Gabriel's got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Gabriel's got to be in there, and then we could decide maybe who's in the second one. Gabriel Magalhaes, again, who's been again. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never rated him. You know, I'll be honest with you. I've never rated Gabriel. I just thought.
Do you know what? At the start of the season, he was shocking for about 5-6 games. Yeah, and then after that, again, another one that must have watched my streams because I called him. I said he's got the bozo gene. Yeah, and he was like, obviously watching my streams, and now he passed the bozo gene on to someone else because he's been brilliant, mate. Like he's easily been our best centre back. Botman's a shout as well. Yeah, Botman's
a shout. Yeah, but I think
Varane and Lisandro's a shout as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Lisandro. I don't know if you agree, but I'm gonna go
Botman.
Botman. Okay. Yeah. So Botman or Lisandro, then, guys. You have to vote.
I was gonna go toilet very quickly while they do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it, people. Botman or Lisandro, people. Botman or Lisandro. Choose your pick. And guys, make sure you like the video. Like I said, man. YouTube right now isn't viewing that I'm live. So please like the video if you can, people. Big up to the community who's here. Lisandro, Licha, Botman, the Butcher. Yeah, Lisandro's won. Lisandro Martinez has won that. So far, we've got David Raya, Ben White, Lisandro and Gabriel in the team so far. That's looking strong. Man. I can't lie. So yeah, Lisandro won that vote.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, left back. You've got Shaw. You've got Zinchenko. You've got Nathan Ake.
Zinchenko can't defend, bro.
Yeah.
He's good going forward, but he can't defend, so I ain't putting him in on that basis. For me, I'd go Ake.
You know what, Ake? I think Ake's been absolutely amazing. You know, I can't lie to you. You know, if I want bias aside,
Rico Henry's a shout. So's the lad down at Fulham. The left back at Fulham's been good as well.
You know what? I think Ake. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Ake, man, because I feel like genuinely this guy this season has been amazing in terms of just his positional sense. I didn't think he'd suit that role. I thought for me, centre back would be his probably option. and whatnot, and he'd be making a partnership. But he's slotted there nicely, man.
Mm.
Shaw is a honourable mention. I think for me, he's been very, very good.
He's been one of your most improved players. under
Yeah,
Ten
most
Hag.
improved players. But I just think Aki to me has been quality as well, man. So let's
Yeah,
put
man.
Aki in there. Right, let's go with the two in midfield.
Thomas Partey's straight in there.
Yeah, 100%, man.
He's been immense, man. Honestly, that guy, when he's not in our team, we're a shambles.
Yeah.
And I'd go Casemiro right next to him as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say as well, man. Who would have thought that? Just straight away. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're making it easy. We're making it easy for everyone, man.
And the thing is, people are going to cry about that, yeah. But no, man, that has to be the midfield. Can you imagine them two actually in the same team together?
Rodri can relax, mate. Rodri can relax,
Yeah,
man.
Rodri can sit back down, man. He's the third best of the three.
By the way, man, Rodri, you see that tackle that he made on Odegaard? That was funny,
Arsenal
man.
fans were in bits, man. They were like, he tried to end his season. He didn't even get a penalty for it. It's hilarious.
Oh my god, man!
Pep sent him to hurt him.
They just went for the tackle. That's all it was.
Yeah, it was just a good tackle, man. He didn't even get a pull, but no, it should have been a penalty. But nah, man. Yeah, Paulinho at Fulham, that's a shout. Yeah,
I think for me, he's unlucky maybe not to get in there because again, Casemiro and them, man, maybe on alternative play the season, he'd be in there. But right now, he's not in there for me. But yeah, man, Casemiro and Partey, they've been amazing. Right, in this little 10 role, are we going to give it to the maestro Odegaard? Are we going to give it to...
I think we're going to have to. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Bro, he's been really, really good this season. And it's a player that I was on his case last season, man, because when it mattered, he disappeared. Newcastle away, Tottenham away, like games that we had to win to get Champions League, and he bottled it. But this season, he's been brilliant, mate. And he's bagged 10 goals, 7 assists. Like, not that I really care about assists. Like, fucking, I think Maddison got an assist for Saka's goal yesterday. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a 5-yard pass. Come on. He smashed it top bins. But yeah, I think he's been brilliant, man. And he's added goals to his game. So, yeah, man, all day long, Odegaard.
Yeah, absolutely. Odegaard goes in there for his efforts. Odegaard, cool. Right. On the right hand side, it's Mr. Star Boy.
There's only one winner, man. The best winger on the planet right now.
Yep.
He's in mad form, man. Like,
bro, he's ridiculous, man. He's ridiculous, honestly. Like, he's making everything look so easy right now. It's just mad, you know.
Do you know what I've noticed? He does a lot, yeah. And defenders ain't sus this, so maybe I shouldn't tell him if they're watching this, like, because there might be defenders watching this, yeah. But the way he rolls people, he'll back in. Yeah, and he'll shift the ball onto his left and he'll just roll you, man. And because he's so small, it just makes it look so effortless. Yeah, he done it yesterday in the highlights that I see at the England game. Like, it just rolls people for fun, bro. Yeah, and his finishing's been sick. Like the different types of goals this season as well. Yeah, and the output that he's had, he's easily Arsenal's best player this season.
Easily.
Thomas Partey is second for me, and then I'd put Ben White third. Them three that I've put in the team are Arsenal's best 3 players. And then Odegaard fourth. But yeah, Saka all day, man.
Yeah, Saka, man. For me, listen, man, I think he's amazing. I think, you know what, he's shelling that side right now. And he deserves everything he gets, but he'll probably get Young Player of the Year award. You know what I mean? Even though he could possibly get Player of the Year. But again, with Haaland, the way his kind of
Haaland
almost...
could get both as well. Haaland
he can, exactly. Has anyone got both, by the way? Like, I don't know if... did Hazard get both?
Michael Owen did it. Yeah, I think Michael Owen. I may be wrong, but I'm sure Michael Owen got both. I think Rooney got both as well, didn't he?
Rooney, okay. See, back in the day, I never used to look at awards. It's only now in the last couple of years where
I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Michael Owen and Rooney have done it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo as well. I think Cristiano Ronaldo might have done it as well. Yeah, Ronaldo 08.
Got it 08. Wow.
There you go. Left wing for me is, I'm not gonna lie to you. You might dispute this, but I'm gonna go with Rashford. Because I look
straight in, bro.
It's straight in. Okay. Listen, we've got us. You know,
I can't put all the Arsenal players in, even though we're top. As much as I'd love to put Martinelli in there, yeah, Rashford's done it in more games than over the course of the season. So
Rashford for me has been amazing.
And he scored in the season. I know this is Premier League team of the season, but Yeah, man. For me, I'm going Rashford.
Yeah, 100%.
Although I think Martinelli's a better footballer, Rashford for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Matoma's
as
a
well.
shout though. Matoma's a shout. He's brilliant
Mitoma
to watch,
is
bro.
amazing. Yeah, he's got off the ball a little bit, but again, that's just a natural kind of progression. But again, he's been in the team amazing. But yeah, with Rashford, sorry, it's just where he was last season, 4 goals, and then now he's just absolutely amazing. But Martinelli, he can be a bit disappointing with that one because again, he
Mm.
somehow, you know what I mean, has been
He's
amazing
got
this
13
season.
league goals. He's our top goal scorer, bro.
Yeah, it's mad that when you think about it. Like, obviously, Jesus has been out, but even Jesus, if he was there, I don't think he would be outscoring Martinelli. I really do.
Nah,
I think,
He don't. He's not really a goal scorer, is he?
no, he's not a prolific
He's
goal
more of a
scorer.
link play and buzz around and drag players out of position type of player. But
Yeah, yeah. And then obviously, striker. Listen, man, there's
there's
no
only
point in
one,
him.
mate. There's only one. That he
That
looks
is
like a dolphin.
Haaland.
He
Yeah,
looks like a dolphin, bro. We got to put the dolphin up front.
bro. He right now, listen, I don't even know how many goals he's got. Haaland
He's got
goals.
42 in all comps. I think he's got 28 in the league out of 26 games.
What the flip, man? He is a machine, bro. He is a machine.
He's basically stat padding like in the Premier League. It's mad.
42,
It's actually
yeah.
mad. Like, it's
42
just
goals.
ripping stats to shreds, bro. He's going to break every record. It's mad. First season.
20,
Ivan Toney's a shout as well. I like Ivan Toney, man. He's a top player.
It's crazy, man.
But Haaland's made the output, the amount of hat tricks, like it's ridiculous.
Literally, if you look at his record here, 26 in the Premier League, 28 assists. Sorry, 26 assists in the Premier League, 26 goals, six. Oh, sorry, that's actually game. Sorry, 10 goals in the Champions League, 28 in the Premier League, 3 in the FA Cup, 1 in the EFL Cup. That's 42. He's got 5 assists as well this season. It's
In
mad.
37 games.
Yeah, 37 games. It's absolutely crazy, man.
You can all laugh at me in the chat for saying Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney is a top baller.
I don't think anybody can laugh at that.
And I think you're a Chelsea fan as well. You're No, he's a City fan. Yeah,
Hmm.
he's a City fan. Okay, I was going to say, yeah, you could do with Ivan Toney at Chelsea.
Bro, you know what?
I allow it.
Why not? If he didn't get his ban, why not? Why wouldn't he?
Ivan Toney's underrated, man. Like proper underrated. Like sick footballer.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So for me, I don't think it's a clear kind of reason why not.
42
He's a massive goal machine.
Man said 42 times. Bro, it doesn't matter how you score. And listen,
Yeah.
it's not luck that he's always in the right place at the right time, is it? Like not 42
Yeah, no,
times
it's not.
anyway.
You have to be in the right place at the right time. That's the whole point of being a top striker, man. So for me, he deserves every bit of what he gets, man. So listen, man.
It's got to be Arteta, right?
Yeah, Arteta. Yeah, listen, Arteta's a manager. I don't know if there's an option there for manager, but yeah, Arteta's a manager. Again, he's top of the league. But again, it could be different. It could be different. You know what I mean? It could be at the end of the season, Pep Guardiola wins it, and we could be speaking differently. So,
Mate, they could do a treble. They could still do a treble.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what's scary. Like a lot of teams can still do. Like they could do a treble, man. And that's what's crazy about this season is that it could end massive for Man City. It's crazy.
They could end with nothing, or they could end up with everything, or just
yeah,
one.
exactly.
You know what's funny? Yeah, is if they end up with nothing, that'd be crazy with the amount of goals their strikers scored.
Yeah.
But now Tuchel's at Bayern. Like I make Bayern favourites.
Same. I'm making Bayern favourites as well. I think for me, they're the team now that will be because you know what it is with him. It's because he knows how to win cup competitions. He did it with Chelsea, man. He came in there similar time as well. I think he came about maybe a month too early, but again, knows how to win the trophies, man. But you know what? This is your team, people. Raya, Ben White, Lisandro, Gabriel, Ake, Partey, Casemiro, Saka, Odegaard, Rashford, and Erling Haaland up front, man. So that is a good team, man. You can't complain. Big up to Cameron. Erland says, do you guys think Haaland will catch Dixie Dean's record? What's Dixie Dean's record, do you reckon?
50 signed, I think it is. 55, 57? 57, I think.
How many games did he play, though? That's the problem.
I have no idea. That was back in the day, man. Like I think that was at Everton before he went Arsenal.
60 goals, 60 goals he had at Everton in 1928.
60 in the league.
60 in the league, yeah. 60 in the league.
That's a joke, isn't it?
But let me see how many games were played in the 1928 season.
Is there anyone in this chat that was around back then? They'll be 96 years old right now, tuning into Saeed TV.
Yeah, listen, man, I doubt it, but listen, 1920. I'm guessing it's 1927, 28. So let me go on 19.
I don't think he's getting 60 league goals. That ain't happening. Like 60 in the league. No, man, come on. Like, he's on what? He's on what, 28? There ain't no way he's getting 32 goals between now and the end of the season in the league. That ain't happening.
Yeah, there's 42 games played. 42 games. 42 games, people.
There's no way he's getting 32 goals in 12 games, 11 games. He's got to score 3 a game. Like, come on, what's going on here?
Yeah,
I reckon he'll end up on. I reckon he'll end up on touching 40.
Yeah,
maybe even 40.
40. Yeah, I think Andy Cole's got a record in 42 games for a singular season, and then obviously you got as well. What's his name? Mo Salah as well. I think he's got a record as well in 38 games. So. You know what I mean? Someone say VAR was a mess in 1928. Big up
do you know what's mad though, right? He's only 6 away from equaling Andy Cole's record.
Yeah, that's mad.
34 is the record, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's going to smash that. I reckon he'll end up on about 40 in the league. And then next season, I reckon he'll smash it. I reckon he'll beat it again.
It's them hat tricks what he got, man. It's just them. This is the thing where I think with Rashford's game and certain other people's game that's where the difference is. When you get one goal, some people just kind of like rest their laurels and they're like, yeah, you know what, we've done it a bit now. No, you go and get another goal. Why not? You know what I mean? Why you not going?
Yeah, the amount of bunches he scores in is insane, mate. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Look at the other day, he scored 5 in one game, and then at the weekend scored a hat trick. It's just ridiculous. 8 goals in a week, in 4 days or whatever it was. It's crazy.
Yeah. Man. It's crazy, man. And I think for me, ultimately, he won't go down as one of the greatest strikers, ever for me in terms of like if Haaland still goes on that trajectory, I'll always see other strikers as maybe being a better striker than Haaland in terms of what I see as a striker. But you've got to respect him as a goal machine. You've got to. Technically, he's in sound, but again, you know what? I always say with strikers, man, if you're there to score goals, who cares about the rest, man? Who cares, man? If you're scoring goals, who cares, man? Literally. Yeah. So,
mate, yeah, but Andy Cole and Shearer are both on 34.
Yeah.
And then it's mad how good Shearer was, man, because Shearer bagged 34. Yeah, then he bagged in 93, 94, he bagged 31. The following season, he bagged 34. Like, it's crazy. And when you put this into perspective, yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo's best season in the Premier League, he scored 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shearer scored 31. In 93, 94, he scored 34 the following season and 31 the following season, bro. He bagged nearly 100 goals in 3 seasons.
Yeah.
For Newcastle. Yeah, Luis Suarez's best season was 31. Obviously, he missed 5 games that season. Thierry Henry's best ever season was invincible, 30 goals. Van Persie, 30 goals. Kane's best is 30. Kevin Phillips, 30 at Sunderland. Wow, that's mad.
But he was, listen, Kevin Phillips was quality, man, back in the day, man.
He was sick. He was
quality,
sick.
Man. The goals.
So was Andy Cole, though. But Andy Cole don't get spoken about enough as
I know, and that's the problem, man.
Legend. Like, he was a proper player, man.
He gets disrespected. People, because he's gone to a few clubs and that. If people are like, oh well, he was man. He was a.
And that Andy Cole season was at Newcastle as well. Do you know that? At 34.
Wow.
Yeah, that was at Newcastle. I'm just looking now. Yeah, Newcastle. Shearer did 34 at Blackburn. So the highest is Newcastle and Blackburn.
Yeah.
And the three seasons that Shearer's on this list with the 31, 31, 34, all 3 of them were at Blackburn.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
man. That's crazy.
Mohamed Salah, 32. Like, Erling Haaland's going to break that record, man. Yeah, and the thing is, when you put this into perspective, yeah, Thierry Henry, the best season was 30. 30. Bro, he's 2 behind Thierry Henry's greatest season for goals at Arsenal.
And still
got 11 games to go.
Yeah.
That's jokes.
Just shows you the man he is, man. Listen, fair play, man. Fair play. But we are going to wrap it up here, man. Big up to everybody who locked in. And you know what? You guys are the real dedicated people, because you've come in when it doesn't show it's live. So fair play to you lot for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, man. Let's get the algorithm up. International break. The algorithm is very, very low at the minute.
It's dead.
Yeah, it's dead, man. So people appreciate the support, man. Lee, big up to you for coming on as always, man. Yeah, man. What you got coming up? Anything coming up?
Oh, loads, man. I'm live 5 times today. This is
Oh
one.
shit.
Yeah, I'm about to go live in a minute. And then after I've done that, I'm going to do a video on the second channel, Lee Reacts. Go and check that out. That channel's flying, man. It's nearly on 9K. The last
Come
video's
on.
touched 10K views. So, yeah, it's decent, man. I'll be doing a video about Antonio Conte on there. Then at 5 o'clock UK time, I'm on with Kenny and Jez. Then at 6, I'm on with Dan Potts. Then at 7, I'm on with Henry.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
I can't go and enjoy any of the sunshine today. Just got to sit indoors all day.
Yeah, sit indoors all day, and then later on you'll be back in the month. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm back in the mud. You know?
But yeah, man. Big up to the people who's locked in. I'll be back 5 o'clock for the podcast. Tune in for that one. And yeah, man, listen, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.